welcome. This is Dr. Tracy K. I love you in this place. It's another pick a card reading. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/Dr. Tracy K with an I. Do so now. And you can get your basic pick a card and claim my card tarot readings. But for all you who are wanting to become members and get a full reading, join and become a exclusive member, and for just a small fee monthly, you can get all the readings you want and get access to perks and members only type videos. Now, and also a free tarot card, right? Details and offers. But we're going to go ahead and get started. If you haven't ever done a pick a card reading, it's simple. I give you 3 cards to look at, or I pick a card based on my deck for that day. And you need to just like and follow on facebook.com/workingitout series. There you will find advanced pick a cards. You can claim your card, comment which card you're picking, and then once the video premieres live, you can watch it and get your reading. So let's get started. We are going to be doing the upcoming months for you on your workforce and career goals. And this is what the universe has brought you here for answers. Okay, so you see these cards here. You see, as you can see, my beautiful picture in there, my own personal design card with group 1, 2, and 3. So if you pick card 1, that's your card 2, that's your card 3. And you pause the video, take a deep breath, meditate on it, and then once you've found your card, go to the description box, find your time stamping, and jump right to it. And then stay to the end, go to the end, and get your sponsor offer. So, I like to do some fun stuff. People have, maybe the cards are just, they all look the same. I need something. So I like to throw something else on there. So since it is career and workforce, I figured I'd throw some change on these cards. Okay? For like stars. So I'm going to throw some stars, different types of stars on your card, because you're looking for a blessing for your career and workforce, and the universe, since it's going to be answering this. So pick card 1, group 1, that's your star. Group 2, that's your star. Group 3, card 3, that is your star. Pause the video, and when you're ready, let's get started. Okay, that's time enough. Let's go to group number 1. You're the first card picked, and this is the card that my system shuffled and picked for you, and it is the 3 of Cups. Now, we're dealing with the universe answering based on your career and workforce right now. So if you are struggling in those areas and you're seeking answers, the 3 of Cups has been brought to you, group 1, to represent friendship, community, and social gatherings. I sense that maybe you need to do some networking. Networking. I know a lot of people are still not wanting to go out and network, and they're still kind of just still getting to that, but there's a lot of online networks you can do too. I think there's a networking going on here, but I also pick up that there might be opportunities, and for some of you in group 1, that is celebratory, because it's a celebratory card, and it's showing me to you the beauty of community and belonging. So this is something for your career and your workforce, answering, there's connections to that on the right path here. When this card is pulled for questions and like this for about work or career, it implies that you have a solid team behind you. also. So some of you that are already doing this and you're concerned about your coworkers or your team, or if there's something that's not, you have a strong, solid team that is supporting you, group 1, and a base to further your career with their support. They're going to support you. And it's going to be just some might be voluntarily, but let me tell you, this is good news for you. It could also be that right now you have found your niche. That this is your path. That means you found who you are, what you're meant to do. Or a group of collaborators is going to be coming to you in a form of also friends, which is nice. So you guys will really bond. And they have the potential to take you to high places. Oh, that's really good news. I love that. How about that, group 1? So it seems like you're on solid footing here with the right influences in your current workforce. So your career has offered you is going to offer these connections and belongings that you wish to have and have likely made sincere. And maybe some lifelong friends out of it. So that 3 of Cups is showing you just how valued you are in this field. Wow, that's good news, group 1. You have found a niche you're comfortable with. Oh my gosh. Now, the only thing I'm going to pick up, I'm going to tell you this. However, the biggest obstacle that I'm picking up for you, group 1, you will face is the hostility. Maybe the arguments or passive-aggressive energy that might come out of it. Whether that's between the friends you've made or an envious colleague that doesn't wish you to thrive in your field. Ooh. You might want to delve into that. If you want to delve more into that and find out what that's about or who it is maybe, I would highly suggest that you go and like this video, comment below if it resonates anyway. I want to see if you're a human, and check out my sponsor or join to become a member and get your private reading. Okay, that is all I have for you, group 1. Take care and make sure sharing is always caring. Okay, moving on to group number 2. Number 2, you are the second group, and the Ace of Swords in reverse has been pulled for you. And the Star Universe has some answers for you. What I'm seeing here is for your career and workforce. Ace of Swords represents clarity, breakthroughs, and new ideas. This card typically means there is a new innovation ahead or an idea that wants to be followed through. You got an idea that you want to be followed through, right? But the thing about this card is it was pulled in reverse. Now I'm going to analyze this. Let's analyze this internally. Let's analyze this internally together, group 2, which can imply one thing only. No, there's going to be some things here. It can imply the opposite of such things. So like confusion, passive-aggressive hostility, maybe arguments or sabotage. Ooh. So when this card is pulled for the question about your workforce or your work or your career, it implies that you struggle with malice or hostile energy within your workspace. This could be colleagues who are volatile and don't wish for your success. I mean, come on, who doesn't? It's so competitive out here, right? I mean, but it seems like you have the right influences and the connections. So I'm going to warn you. You may come across some confusion. Maybe even within yourself. So don't sabotage it. So about where your heart is. Find out what, look into your heart and what your purpose is. Which may cause a hostile environment. That's strange. Well, I'm getting that. But if you are able to defy those conventions, whether that's being silent or subservient to the drama, or traditions at work. You may be able to find your footing elsewhere. So look into that. And whatever the case, I'm urging you to explore possibilities, because whether you're doing something on a side hustle or a full-time gig, you can reinvent your niche. I mean, you've got so much going for you here. You've got this niche in this field you're already in. You've got it. And there's so much that you can fall back on. That's what you need to think about here. So that's what you want to make sure. You've got these things you can fall back on. But you've got to work on that hostile. You've got also that situation, just like I'm seeing here. So that's going to be competitive thing. There's always out there. So if you want to look more into that and find out how you can change that, group 2, because I think there are ways and how to write the right direction, what to do, because you got to make that decision. Just make sure that you're really meditating on that, and there might be some things you can do to keep that from happening. So, because you don't want friends like that. You don't want colleagues. You want someone that's going to be that put you in high places and also support you in a loving, caring, and spiritual way. So I would suggest that you get a further reading on this, group 2, and do that now, because there's more to it to see, so you can find out what's going on in the next few months. So group 2, take a look. I need you to like this video, subscribe to my channel. Sharing's always caring. And check out the sponsor and go further deeply into that and find out. You can find it in the information box on the left side, or your right side of the video. Or you can look at it down in the description box and search for it and get a deeper help on that. I highly suggest that. So that is what the universe is giving you at this time coming up here in the few months. All right, group 2, that's the end of it I have for you. Thank you for coming, and good luck to you. Moving on. Group number 3. Group number 3, this is the card that was pulled for you. The Hierophant card. The Hierophant represents education, knowledge. It represents tradition. It also represents conventionality and conformity. This card also is showing the necessities of blending in with tradition and dogma, kind of like a society type thing. Because the card was pulled in reverse, I need to analyze this, and we need to look at it together internally, or what you're dealing with personally, which can imply the opposite of these things, like rebellion, non-conformity, or an unorthodox ways or solutions or beliefs. So think about that. So it's reverse. In the reverse, it was right side, it's traditional, it's conformatory, blending, traditional. But you've got it in reverse. So you need to look within. You're doing things non-conformatory, unorthodox. That's what's going to be working here for you. And there is some slightly rebellion I see here, but when this card is pulled for questions about work or career, it implies that you are finding new innovative ways to improve something, like I was just getting ready to say here, that already exists. And maybe you're looking for a new career that's totally the opposite of what your field you're already in. Are you? So it could be that you're rebelling against some odds on this old school, whatever, doubts, and that other people have been throwing at you. You're just not wanting to go there because you want to stand out. That's what you want to do. And this is what's going to do. So we got unorthodox solutions. All right? But you know what? I see the right influences here for you also on your current workforce and career, or your career, so to speak. Connections, lifelong friends, sincere, which is good. But it implies that you might do a full turn in your career. Or it could also be that you found a different calling. Think about that. Maybe you found a way to monetize your hobbies. I don't know. Whatever the case, it's urging you. The universe is saying you need to explore these possibilities. The stars are supporting you on this. Whether that's to make your side hustle again, a reinvent. I mean, clearly this is about reaching and meditate on this. I think you need to find out, group 3, what exactly, which one's going to be the right thing at this time for this next coming months. And that right there is going to help you get more details on what your situation is and what path or what hobby or what thing you need to do or side hustle, what's going to be the right thing. And because you've got this outside the box thing, and you need to really look into that, because I know you got this rebelling thing. You need to step it up, because maybe you're ahead of your time. You know what's coming forward. Take it easy. Look at it. Pace yourself. Just get more in detail. Get more detailed on what exactly the best time is. Some people, they just got that future vision and not the right time, and it just kind of messes it up for you. You don't want to do that. So I highly get a detailed reading, get further into that. That you can do with becoming a member and getting full details on that, and taking a step into getting more into depth of your reading. And look into, or at the end of the video, the sponsor I have offer for you, or in the description box, okay, group 3. That's all I have for you. What a wonderful message. Tarot, pick a card. So, thank you for coming. And I would love it if you would do me a favor and tell me if you're human or not. Comment, like, sharing is always caring. Chat in the box. Every time we do these live premieres, you can chat, say hello, get to know people. Appreciate that. Until then, I'll see you on the next pick a card.